Day another dollar here, and I'll be back at it again with another video. This time it's kind of like a little vlog, kind of. It's nice weather that we have right here. That is not too bad. It's like 45 degrees until like 2 days later. Then it's supposed to be another winter storm supposed to be happening. So tomorrow's supposed to rain, and the following day supposed to snow. So hopefully we don't get a lot. But what I'm gonna be doing today is doing something with the car that should have did a long time ago, but is doing the passenger side of the inner tie rod and the outer tie rod, because I didn't get the chance to do it that day when I dropped that video, because I was doing a couple other stuff too, and then it kind of got a little bit cold, so I was like, no, let me just rack this up and finish this. So we got a little sunshine right there, so I'm gonna just back up the car, because make sure I be in like the summer, like in the sun, because I'm gonna definitely need every little bit of it. Yeah, and it's gonna be an easy process. I already showed you guys, but actually some other guy that actually saw randomly on Facebook, that he actually showed me a little trick of like a little trick doing in the tie rods. So it's like a little quicker, like, you know, it's a little trick that you could do. But again, this is not no how-to video, because I already dropped that. So today it's just gonna be just like a little vlog, kinda. So, and then on top of that, if I have some time, because I should have got out the house a lot earlier, but I woke up at 12 o'clock. Don't know why, but kind of mad about that. So I have like around like 3 hours of daylight. So alright, so let me try to see if I can put this right here, so I can kind of like record while still doing it, and hopefully my phone don't fall. If it do, my bad. Alright. End up bumping my I end up backing up into the of my sister's old car by accident, but it wasn't too bad. All right, so let me roll down these windows down, because I'm gonna leave the keys inside the car, so I don't have to worry about it. All right, let's check it out. Yeah, my sister's car by accident. You see, look, like little dirt spots. But it went. Alright, so let me just get, and I probably had to do an alignment too as well, so maybe. So I'm gonna probably do that in a bit later. Alright, so hopefully we can get this video before my phone dies, because my phone is at like 45%. Oh wow, the trunk stays open. I need to get new hood. Yeah, I need to get new hood struts. I don't know why did I take this bag out. This is my delivering bag when I do Instacart and stuff like that. Kind of works out a lot. Yeah. Only reason why I be doing Instacart, I don't know if you guys probably do Instacart and stuff like that, but it helps out for me, because sometimes you get those orders sometimes you get those orders that's like, you had to go to apartment buildings and stuff like that, and then they have like cases of water and stuff, so it just be a pain in the ass. So instead of me sitting here carrying all that stuff and probably doing 2 trips, I have the bag so I can put the waters in, and then be a nice easy 1 trip, even if I am struggling going up. So, and one of these days, do another video. Is my exhaust. This actually rusted off because I bought the car with that on. I think it's like a, yeah, this is DC Sport. It's like a muffler tip. Yeah, it's like a, not really a muffler, it's kind of like a resonator tip, so it will be a little bit quieter, not as much, but it kind of sounds nice with it on. Just give me a second. Yeah, so trying to get all the tools out and stuff. Got the inner tie rod removal tool. And oh shit, this was for a order. Sometimes it is what it is. I don't like doing this stuff, but when this thing do happen, I guess we got some pasta for free. So give me 1 second. Let me just give this to my cousin because they're inside. And hopefully they can cook it or something like that, because I know I do not want it. All right, I'm back. So yeah, this is probably like off topic, but I was watching this video. I don't know if you guys probably watched it. Yeah, I was watching this video of this guy. He just put it dropped like 3 weeks ago, but he put a R34 body on top of an R35, and I was just like, that's cool. I would love to do something like that, but if I do, that's definitely had to have money for that. But if I do, I don't even know what car that will be. I would love to do it on my car, but not this one. If I did, it would have been like a different body style. Yeah, but I would have did it with kind of like maybe a Corvette or something like that. That would have been sick. I would have been definitely sick if it's the same body lines. But that would have been sick. But that's my dream. My dream is actually put a LS engine and the eclipse, but put it in the rear. Actually, my dream. So put like a LS and put the engine. The engine will be like right here, and then like the transmission differential will be like right there. So, and then yeah, my truck. But hopefully we got some time. I get the cleaning and stuff like that in here. And the most important part is the tool. We can't do no inner tie rods without the parts, because then it makes no sense of doing it. So that's the main important part. So let me open up this box. Hopefully nothing didn't fly out, and it didn't. Everything is here. Inner tie rod, outer tie rod, and including the cotter pin as well. So all right, so I can put this bag up there. All right, so nothing about me right now. So now it's about the car. So now let me just go and just put this jack up. Just jack up the car. And by the way, if anybody kind of didn't know about the wheels and stuff like that, I don't know if I posted a video, but it is definitely fixed. This is still a part this is still the part that it was bad off the other rim, and you can tell by a little bit that the Yeah, the lug nut is just welded itself on there. Yeah, probably a better view. But yeah, the lug nut just welded itself on there. So maybe I can put that in my scrap pile and scrap the rest of the metal I have of broken parts. Even though you don't get enough money, but one time I had a lot of stuff. I had an old door that I had off the Eclipse. Yeah, because this one was, I think this one was bad on this side, on this one. So I had another car, another Eclipse. I think I showed you guys in the prior videos, but if I do find the picture, then I'm gonna send it right here. This was, my old car was a 4-cylinder automatic GS model. And this one currently is the GTS model. So I was kind of lucky to find this, honestly, because I got it for 700 bucks. But yeah, I was very lucky to find the GS, the GTS, and the stick shift with this color, because it's honestly, you don't really see these cars with this color. I saw this color before a couple times, but it's a GS model, so that's like the base model. And then I think I saw another guy was selling it, but he had the GT model. And I saw a GTS model, but it was automatic. So I saw this other guy, he actually had the same model as mine, but he had all the rare stuff on it. He was selling it for a lot of money though. He was selling it for like $10,000 for a 03 car. But he had the rare supercharger that came, that aftermarket part that is no longer available, sadly. Yeah, but he had that on there. It was pretty nice. It was pretty nice though, but it was maybe like a couple years ago. So get that started. And right now, let me just break open these lug nuts. So, all right. So I'm gonna just take off the wheel off. I don't want this video going too long, but I'm gonna take off the video, not the video, the wheel off. That's all I'm gonna do. Yeah. So let me just go and take off this wheel off, and you guys will see it on now. I'm back. So I pretty much got the inner tie rod bolt loose. So all I had to do was just get a hammer, go and do some little love taps that we have right here ready. All right, so all right, let's go and see how many guesses, how many hits it will do. I'll say 3. All right, it's gonna be more than 3. So yeah, it's more than 3. So let me just try. Hold on. Wish me luck. Hopefully it's not stuck. Wish me luck. You know what? You guys gonna be like right here. Ain't gonna be the best view, but okay. It's stuck. So plan B. Because one thing I ain't doing is sitting there hammering that thing for 10 years. Like, all right. There we go. Whew. That thing was on there. Oh my God. Whew. And I already know. And the little trick, always say the nuts, because you never know when a bolt falls off, you need it. God damn, this thing is bad. Holy. Oh my God. And the one thing I kind of messed up doing is taking off the outer tie rod before I did it. Yeah. But let's see if we can try to get it without it, because I actually always wanted to see if the outer tie rod fits over this. That I kind of doubt it, but let's see. Because if it do, then I don't have to take that off. Even though it's easy because I do alignments, so breaking free that thing is easy. But I kind of want to see if this thing fits over. And it don't. So, alright, so let me get a 22 and put that nut back on there. So at least I broke it free. And perfect, everything's ready for me. 22 right here. Alright. So, we broke it free out. So if you guys kind of don't want that to happen, what you want to do is put high temperature grease on it. Put high temperature grease. My trunk closed because the strut was bad. So, all right. Okay. So again, this is the, my bad. All right, so again, this is like the number one important thing to do is, again, when you're doing outer tie rods, count the rotation. I'm gonna show you guys the trick though. It's a little trick that is pretty cool. But yeah, you count the rotations and make sure you write it down. Cause this time I'm gonna write it down because I kind of forgot because I had to look at the video. So just give me a second. The video, so just in case I forget. So it's 12 rotations for the outer tie rod that I did. So and this is the other one that you want to do. You want to count this too as well. I'm gonna put it in a little bit and I'm gonna show you guys when I actually get the outer tie rod off. But I'm gonna show you guys. Yeah, just count this, whatever is at, and I got a cut right here. But yeah, count how much it is, and yeah, and just write it down. So in this case, no, you're not gonna watch this because again, it's not no how-to video. So if you guys want to watch the video how to do outer tie rods, watch the other video that I put on my channel. Yeah, this is like kind of like a vlog. The hell, big ass, it was like 2 squirrels that was that was on top of the wheel. They right now behind the. All right, so let me just count this and then get back. Okay, so I actually got it all cleaned out. So now all I had to do is take off the outer tie rod. And again, if you guys, I put this in the other video, but I will put it again. It's inner outer rod or tie rod tool. You don't need it. You can do this without it, but it's easier to do it because in my case, like this, it's very hard to try to get something that's in there, but it's not at the end of the world. You can definitely do it with like some grip pliers and stuff like that, or like a pipe wrench, or yeah, it kind of depends, but it's not the end of the world. If you guys don't want to buy this, you can do it without it, but it is easier with it. So just in case you do have multiple cars inside your driveway, you can do it easily. So the price did went up though, because I bought this for like 60 bucks, and now the same one they going for is about like 100, but they have a different brand that's yeah, but they have a different brand that's like something similar. That's very looks the same one, but the color's blue. But it works exactly the same. So now what I'm trying to do is trying to get that piece. I'm trying to get this piece right here over the tie rod, and could have different sizes. I just forgot the size, and because every tie rod is inner tie rod is different of the size. So even with the same car, yeah. So this one is not it. So just give me a second. It's gonna take a little bit. And yeah, let me get back at you guys. I know I'm cutting the video a lot. I know I'm cutting the video a lot, but yeah, it's kind of hard to record and do this at the same time. I'm trying to finish too as well. So just bear with me. Try to make it interesting somehow. All right, just bear with me. All right, so yeah, I got this off here. I got this on. I mean, it was definitely a tight fit. So I opened up the locks here. So all I had to do was slide this over and then close it. And let me see if I can prop my phone up to kind of show you guys how it looks like. All right, I think this is the best view. I can't really see the screen, so yeah, I'm trying to get a good view on it, but I can't. If I had a tripod, I would have actually had it like right in front of me on the floor, and it would have been like right here. Actually, I'm gonna look that up today because I've been procrastinating on that, and I haven't been looking it up honestly. And I know it's not expensive. I know it's cheap. Because I know a tripod can be like under $20. Because all it is a piece of plastic and yeah, because all it is a piece of plastic. So let me break this loose. And yeah. I got the, let me put the camera around. I got the inner tie rod tool. Well, this is the new one. So I got the old one off, and as you can tell, this one is bad too as well. See, you can move this thing all around, and this is just with one hand, and this is a do part, and try to do the same thing with one hand, can't. So that's one thing how you know is good. And this is the trick that I'm actually going to show. So you get the old tie rod tool, you get the old one. All right, try to do this quick, touching metal in the cold. So count those rotations on the old part. So in this case, I actually need the nut too as well. Bear with me. Yeah, so I got the nut. You want to screw on the nut back on. All right, further as I can go. All right, there we go. Yeah, you screw this back on. And you take this one and count, remember the rotations? So it's 12 rotations. So imagine this is up. So kind of point it like how you was before when you took it off. So it was kind of like this. And you count 12 rotations. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, and back the nut off like how you doing a regular tie rod. Just back off out of tie rod off. And then he did this. So yeah, he did this. So pretty much then you can put the nut exactly where the spot is at. So just in case, because sometimes other tie rods, it don't be the same as the other one. It kind of looks like it, but sometimes it could be a little bit differently and stuff like that. I noticed that the other day when I was doing the driver's side. But I don't know if this might work, but I did see this online, so if it works, you'll be in the video. If it don't work, then you would not see this in this video. So All right. So, and then it's like this. So, show you guys what I mean by every tie rod is not the same. You see this right there? Every tie rod is not the same. So that one right there is lower than this side. So the newer one is a little bit higher. That one is a little bit lower. So just by doing that little trick, itself, now when you change in inner tie rods, you pretty much got the same exact alignment that you did when you took it off. So then all you had to do is you can mark it off if you have any paint or whatever, like if you have any paint, you could kind of like mark it off and stuff like that and do whatever you have to do. And working in the wintertime, there's one little trick. If you get a little bit too cold, kind of stand in the sun for a little bit. Yeah, because then you can kind of get warmed up with the sun, or if the sun is near you, that'll be even better. So since I got it off, let me just put this back on and then put the outer tie rod back on and just double check the alignments and do everything I have to do for the alignments. So let me just get this knocked out. If this is a long video, I do apologize. Yeah, but if you guys like watching the content, grab some popcorn, whatever that you want to do, relax, and vibe out to the video. I'm looking for stuff. We need to add a tie rod. All right, so let me just get this all situated out first. Okay, so I got everything good. By the way, what you want to do is when you put your boot back on, you want to count the rotations of that nut. So the nut is 18 rotations and a quarter. And a little trick what you can do is you can, if you have no pen or no pen laying around, you can take a little bit of grease and just mark it off like that. And then this, I will tighten this down in a bit later. Yeah, so now what I had to do is just put this nut back on, and again count this 18 and a quarter. So we got a little bit of grease on the top right here, focus right there. So then we put it where I'm gonna talk in the sun because I won't warm up for a little bit. Shade is a little bit colder than all right, so I pretty much got it all straight right now. So I got the inner tie rod in, and I also I need a new clamp for the boot. The clamp is a little bit bad, so I ran out of clamps. I actually used the last clamp on the driver's side, so I had to get new clamps. So I do that down the line, not right now because I'm not going to the store. So right now what I have to do is just put the tire back on, jack up the car, jack down the car, and then check out the alignment. So that's the next step, what I have to do. So I left it loose. Somebody's calling me. Okay, this is the person who interrupted my video. So if you guys want to say what's up to him before he go to work, yeah, he interrupted my video, me working on the car. So anything you want to say to the camera, interrupting my video?
Yeah, fuck your car.
Hey. This guy.
Time to play Forza tonight.
Forza?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm down. I was playing last night and the game got me tight. They some reason they had cars in the like NPC cars in the race, and I kept on crashing into it.
This guy.
So I looked at the time, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I raged, and I was like, all right, I'm going to sleep.
3 o'clock in the morning, it's crazy.
I didn't realize it was 3 o'clock in the morning.
Damn.
So it got me tight. So I was like, no, I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. I looked at the phone. I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting off.
This guy Marcus, man. All right, bro. Well, what are you fixing your car?
And the tie rod. And in the tie rod on the passenger side.
This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at work, but I should be there soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I come back.
All right.
All right, I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that was my boy Ryan. Okay, so let me show you guys what I did. So since the inner tie rod was a little bit longer compared to the old one, over there. So this one was, I put the outer nut, it was 18, and the inner tie rod was one rotation less. So I have the nut loose because I'm going to be doing the alignment on the passenger and the driver side, because it might be a little bit off on the driver side too as well, just because this one was bad. So, and really bad. Honestly, this one was way worse than the other side. So now let me just clean up all these tools, get these out of the way, keep the important ones, and I have my tools right there. So all I had to do is get the measuring tape that's inside the trunk and just knock these things out. So you know what they say, let's go and get it done. So I want to cut a lot of it out. I probably might speed up the camera up from this point on a lot, by the way. So just gonna keep a content going, and yeah, it's gonna be speed up, so I'm not gonna be talking right there. You're just gonna see me moving a lot of stuff, putting the tires on and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna stop the recording, the speed, until have the car on the floor and have the things all straight up and stuff. So it's gonna speed up now. Well, technically. Okay. Alright, so I kind of forgot the important step. Actually, I need cardboard to put underneath the car, underneath the tire. So when I am turning the outer tie rod on the passenger side and the driver's side, it'll be very smooth and easy. And just know, when you're doing the alignment, I already have a video about it, so I'm not gonna show you guys how to do it. But yeah, so it's gonna, just make sure you put it, if you guys are doing it, just make sure you put it like a 1/4 inch pointed towed in. So pretty much then the car will always go straight. You don't need crazy enough, but just a couple, get it straight. After you get the left and right side straight as possible, then go back into it, and then from there just put a 1/4 inch in, and on both sides, and then from there you will be good. So around like alignments times, you probably had to go left and right side maybe 4, maybe 5 times or so, just to double check everything. But reality, everything should be good. So yeah, so let me get this all good. All right, so in the meantime, while I'm looking for getting the boxes and stuff like that, I'm gonna put my phone back in the charger so my phone can charge again. So yeah, so you guys will see me back in here. For you guys, it'll be a couple seconds. For me, it will be maybe a couple minutes. All right. All right, so the main important part is when you're doing alignments and stuff like that, make sure the on PSI perfect on the passenger and the driver's side, because yeah, tire pressures can throw off alignment too as well, because it can lean on the other side, so it can kind of throw it off a little bit, and that means your toe will be a little bit off because it will be pulling on that side if you did the alignment with the tire flat. So you just want to just double check it, just double check your alignments, double check your double check your alignments definitely, but double check your tire pressures on, if you're doing the front, double check it. If you're doing the backs, just double check it and make sure it's close to accurate. In this case, mine it stops at 36 psi. So, and then I'm gonna go on the other side and I'm gonna put that one to 36 too as well, so I can make sure that my psi is perfect on both sides. And the only reason why I'm doing 36 because of the driver's side rim, it is cracked. So I do 36, so it won't be leaking out as fast as it do, because really the PSI supposed to put it at is 32 for this car. So I put it 36, so it'll be a little bit gas saving. It can a little bit easier to roll. Plus I'm not racing the car, so it's not like I needed to put it at low PSI anyway. Yeah, so right now it's at 29 PSI. So, and the cardboard all set, ready to go on this side and on this side too as well. And then I will double check the gappage. So this gappage, it looks like it's a little bit out of it looks like it's a little bit out on this side, so you can tell a little bit. So I'm gonna fix that one. Jack the car. You can take a hammer, kind of hammer it back in. So that's one of the two you could try to do too. But after when these tires is all pumped up, all ready to go, then yeah, and I'll get back at you guys. It's gonna take maybe a couple minutes to get these tires up to proper spec. I'm pretty sure the passenger side is at proper spec, but I think it's at 35. So if it's not, there will just be one PSI I have to go up from, and that ain't nothing. So yeah, so I'll get back at you guys. Charge up my phone a little bit more. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys of just the process. Like I said, this little vlog, it's not a how-to video. I'm just kind of like showing you guys how to do it, kind of, just showing you guys the process. So right now, as we speak, flip the camera around. As we speak, the car is the wheels is facing. So this tire is facing outwards, and that tire is facing right. So they're both flared out like this. So it's not crazy, but it is not supposed to be. So this one on this side, let me zoom up a little bit. So this one, you can say, I'm gonna say 9.5, all right? And that one is 10.5. So that means that this side right here, it's actually, no, hold on, it's not flayed out. It's a pretty much, you could say, like a 1/2 inch. So in the front, it's about like a 1/2 inch pointed in. So it's a little bit too far in my preference. It's a little bit too far in, but that's for the other side, because whenever I did the alignment a back ago, and you guys watched that video, but it was the other side was bad too as well. So just kind of make sure it are good. Put it all the way to the ends. So now we go by this side, the one that we're going to be adjusting. So we're just going by that number. So it's about like, I'm just gonna say 2.5, right? And this one is at 3. So yeah, so that one is about like 3. So to be honest, the alignment is not bad. It's like a 1/2 inch, half of meters is millimeters in. So all right, yeah. So its reality is pretty much even on both sides. It's pointed inwards. So at the end of the day, can I adjust it to go a little bit straighter? Yes. Will it work out on the tires? Yes. But you do want it, it's probably a little bit too far in, because you want a 1/4 inch in. So that's pretty much like 1/4 in. And so that means it's a little bit too much in, pointed inwards. but it's not the end of the world. So it's not the end of the world. It's, yeah, I can flare it out a little bit, but to be honest, I think I like it how it is. So because again, I did do the alignment. The alignment was straight before I did all this mess, especially on this side. So the alignment was straight. So it's not like I wasn't doing nothing. So it kind of worked out great. Me doing the when I was showing you guys that trick, how I that trick that for the old tie rod. So it kind of worked out really good. So that means I don't really have to do nothing really. So it's kind of like, is very accurate. If you really want to make sure it's accurate or the same measurements wise, then you just have to take up the measuring tape, flip it to the other side, so you can kind of have it or the same measuring, so you can kind of see it. But in my case, it is cold, and I am going to be changing a lot more stuff on it because I need to change suspension parts too as well. Not suspension parts, actually just suspension itself. Yeah, so, and I'm gonna be doing, I had to change out the camber I had to do too as well. But the camber looking good in the front, but the camber in the back is not the best, because there's only reasons why. The suspension is blown, so you can tell by the backs is slammed and the fronts is kind of like perfect. So that's just because of eBay coilovers. It kind of got maxed out. So I think the trick is to do with that is, I don't know, you supposed to do it, so don't take my word on it. But what you kind of can do is, if you know about coilovers, you can kind of like get a spring compressor, kind of compress it a little bit further in, and turn the and it's just the collar itself. You can kind of like rotate that down so you can have a lot more room to raise it, because after a certain point it kind of like, it's just, that was the furthest I can do. But I'm not gonna do that now. I want to buy new coilovers. I kind of don't want to buy like cheap coilovers, but you know, pockets is not the best, so can't drop $1,000 down on new coilovers. So I probably might just get a coilovers for like about like $200, maybe $300 on sadly, but it's gonna be eBay, of course. But yeah, so that's only in the summertime. Right now it's pretty much fine, but honestly I think I kind of like the alignment. So, but the real test is driving. So hopefully, just wish me luck, it goes good, because then I don't have to come back and redo it. So if I have to redo it, it is what it is at the end of the day. But when I was driving it, it wasn't bad regardless. So so what I'm gonna be doing is how to tighten up that nut. So tighten up the nut, get a 13 mil to lock up the inner tie rod. What I have to go and do, and that's really about it. So I had nothing else really to talk about, so I'm just gonna do this off camera. Yeah, but like and subscribe. Put the car in the background. Yeah, but like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Hopefully this is not no how-to video, like I said. It's kind of like a vlog, so if you kind of guys kind of like the vlog kind of type of style, put that in the comments. Or if you guys kind of like the how-to videos that I'm going to be currently still doing, just put that in the comments. But I want you guys' point of view. Do you guys kind of like the vlogs that I kind of do, or you kind of like the how-to videos? Because if you guys kind of like the how-to videos, then I will continue doing the how-to videos a lot more than the vlogs. But if you guys kind of like the vlogs and kind of like a mixed type of feeling, like vlog videos of me working on the car, or and how-to videos too as well, on a little bit of everything, then put that in the comments. I really do kind of want to see what you guys kind of think about it. Hopefully this video is not that long, but I'm gonna stop talking. Yeah, but just like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.